Patch 6.19. I'm gonna get on this quick so I don't miss it like I did last patch. Okay, I'm gonna try and blow through this because I would like to do other things, so I'm not gonna go too in depth. But you know, I'll give you the general idea. Basically, they're putting Kog'Maw back to what he used to be. If you remember a few patches ago, or I can't remember when they changed him, or like when they did the update. Maybe it's the beginning of the season. But they're making him back to what he was in like 2015. So if you played then, you know what it looks like. He's basically the same thing, honestly. I think he's really similar to what he is now, but it's just a different design. He's gonna fulfill the same role though. Anivia nerfs. Chill damage. Okay, it's just damage nerfs. 50 damage late game or like on rank 5 is kind of big. I wouldn't say these are that big since this isn't really what she's played for. I think she's more utilized for her like ability to hold off a wave and use walls and shit like that. I think she'll still be played, but this makes her trade a little less ridiculous when she just REs you and then runs away. Aurelion Soul, bunch of changes. Passive buff, like when you don't use W, it doesn't really matter since he's usually not hitting you with that anyway, especially at late game, which is when it's getting more damage. W nerf, so that'll make his wave clear like a lot less, because a lot of Aurelion Souls are just activating W, like clearing the wave and then backing up, and that'll make it a lot worse. I think you'll be seeing a lot less of Aurelion Soul, especially in competitive. And then the E change is just small changes. Okay, Cassiopeia nerfs. So W range down, that's good. Her being able to cast it from like a mile away so you can't flash is really annoying. So that's good that they changed that. And her E heals less. So these are good changes. Like Cassiopeia did need some nerfs. These aren't that big, so you'll probably be seeing Cassiopeia still, but these are a start. Attack damage buffs to Corki. That just basically makes his Sheen / Trinity Force better. That's fine by me. I mean, it's Corki. It's not really a big deal. He'll probably see the same amount of play as usual, which is none. Mundo buffs. Another one's not that big of a change, but I like these kind of small changes on Cass, Corki, and Mundo where it's leaning them in the right direction, but you just want to see what happens when you small buff them. See if people start playing him more. Basically just giving him more damage on his E. Yeah, and less cooldown. Like, I can't say that was Mundo's problem. Mundo's problem really isn't damage, but I think Mundo's problem comes from just like if his numbers like all around are kind of weak, then he's just not a very good champ since his kit's kind of like not really useful unless he's just a big ball of stats that just like shits on everyone, which it has been before. I can't really. Kled changes. His ult got nerfed, but he does 100% damage off his mount now, which I guess is better for him now, because if he's off his mount, then I don't know. Maybe that doesn't matter, since if you're off your mount, usually you want to run away anyway. So I don't know how big of a change this is. That being said, I think Kled is really bad. I think Kled is a pretty shitty champion. I think he loses a lot of matchups and does nothing. The only thing that he's good for is like really hard engage, but even then I haven't seen him do much. I think he's still going to be bad after this. Singe, tick changes. I think that's better for like Thunderlords or something like that. That's about it, really. Raka nerfs. She was already not amazing, and like now they're nerfing her even more. This is going to incentivize maxing W instead of Q, and that's going to make her much worse. You're gonna see like a lot less Soraka, or you're just gonna see W max Soraka, which will make her harass a lot less. Twitch nerfs. You max Q second, and I can't say this is going to kill him. It's kind of annoying since like, or it's kind of a, not a huge nerf, but a significant nerf, because you'll come out of Q stealth like level 13 R and you won't be able to use as many shots. But I can't say this will stop Twitch from doing Twitch things. That being said, I don't think he needed a nerf, but it's really whatever. I like Twitch though. Udyr buffs, just making him do more damage on his Phoenix stance, on the proc damage, which is good because Udyr's usually build attack speed anyway. You actually might see more Udyr with this change. That, like, 15 damage early game, you know, scaling up to 35 is a pretty significant amount for a champion that stacks attack speed. So honestly, I think like Phoenix Udyr might come back, and that is pretty good buff. Okay, that doesn't matter. These don't matter. You can ping your items now to say how much gold you need, and I think that's all. Alright, I'm not going to talk about Allorim because he's not out yet, so we might get to that when he comes out, but probably not. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.